Hello, hello, hello. How's it going, everybody? How you guys doing? Okay, there we go. Hey, yeah. It's, not been super long, but, we're here with another Nancy Drew Thursday, as we do. It's last train to Blue Moon Canyon this time, and hopefully I did everything right. Hopefully everything's good. But yeah, I'm excited. I haven't played this game very, very much, so it's, you know. Whee! I'm trying to see, is it, I don't know if it's working. Sometimes my keybinds break and they don't want to actually, like, switch over, which is a pain, but something that can be managed. So hopefully everything's okay. Hopefully you guys can actually see. Yes, okay, perfect. But my model's not here. Okay, hold on. Give me a second. It always says to break last second. Like, for no reason. Let me see if that... So hopefully that works. Okay. We're gonna go. If it doesn't work, well,
Welcome
you know,
to my latest
case.
case, Last Train to Blue Moon Canyon. To start, choose Junior or Senior Detective. If you're new to adventure games or need some help, click on Tutorial.
Something about her voice sounds weird. I don't know what it is. It's probably just me. Probably me thinking that it's weird, but something about it sounded kind of odd. So I am using, like, I do have a different kind of internet set up right now, so I'm hoping that everything works good. But I'm also worried that, like, the stream is gonna crash midway, so hold on. Let me see. Let me just check something. Oh, yeah, okay. It's gonna be a little scuffed, but that's okay. It should be all good. Sorry, I broke that immediately. Boom. Hopefully everything's okay. I don't know.
Dear Hannah, here I am at the railroad station along with a handful of other detectives about to board a train bound for who knows where. The only person who knows where we're going is Lori Gerard.
Oh yeah,
That's the young
yeah.
woman who invited everyone.
So I'm sorry that you guys are gonna experience a little bit of buffering, a little bit of stutter.
And they invited me. And I've always wanted to join.
Dude, there they are, freaking Joe.
I just hope this doesn't turn
So
out
I
to be
think we
another
see
one
them a
Lori's
total of
silly attempts to
3
rob
times during the entire series, and every time they have a different appearance.
A little too famous for their own good. Wish me luck. Love, Nancy.
Well, people, now that our little orientation tour is over, let's get started. Okay, I, Ken, am Lori Gerard, and the first thing I want to do is thank you all.
Why is she whispering?
John Gray. I am so thrilled that you're taking time out from that TV show of yours to do some ghost hunting here with us. I mean, Ghost Chasers is like the best cable show ever. And Charlene Purcell. I cannot.
Charlene Purcell? Oh my god.
Right.
Fucking iconic.
It just seems so real. And all that stuff you know about the Old West, you are just awesome. And Tino Balducci. Only the most famous police detective in the country. And then there's Frank and Joe Hardy.
There they are, the boys, the good boys.
My dad and their dad are old friends. And you must be the other amateur detective, their friend? Natalie? Nancy Drew? Whatever.
Damn.
All right. I'll bet you're wondering where we're going. Well, we're going to Copper Gorge, Colorado. Why? To solve the mystery of what happened to Jake Hurley, the man who originally owned this train. Because, see, one day in 1903, this train, was found in a place called Blue Moon Canyon, which was out in the middle of the Nevada desert.
Wow.
Only the engineer was on board, and he was dead. As for Jake Hurley, he had disappeared from the face of the earth. Oh, and 2 more things. Before he disappeared, Jake was rumored to have found the richest gold mine in the world. And the train he owned, this train, his wife Camille died on it while they were going to the gold fields. It was rumored to be haunted.
She's gone.
Oh my gosh.
What in the world?
Hey, what's going on?
This fucking guy, Tino.
No need to pen. I'll get to the bottom of this.
Well, Nancy, you're up on all that social etiquette stuff. What are you supposed to do when your hostess vanishes in the thin air?
Goodness gracious.
If I don't seem
Oh, there we go.
concerned, it's because I'm not. Laurie Gerard is a young woman whose only goal in life is to be famous. She craves attention and habitually uses her father's considerable wealth to get it.
Oh, is that right? I don't know why that cutscene audio was so, like, low and stuff, but the sound effects were, like, the audio was really just weird about all of that.
So you think her disappearing like that is just some kind of publicity stunt?
I just think she couldn't resist showing off.
Yes,
in
yeah,
front
the
of all
Nancy
of us
Drew theme
minor
song is
celebrities.
so good.
What was
It
her
just
name
gets you
again?
completely in the mood
Nancy
for
Drew. You and I have
hunting
actually met, sort of.
mysteries.
I called you not too long ago when I was at Shadow Ranch. You gave me some information about Dirk Valentine.
Dirk
Ah,
Valentine.
Nancy Drew.
You don't remember me, do you?
No.
My God.
Have you ever met Laurie's other guests before?
Psst, Nancy,
Joe,
come here.
don't be a little creep about it,
excuse
you
me
fucking
for a
weirdo. My God. Alright. Ooh, looks like a new phone. Oh, I can take a picture. Nice. It's kind of cool. Directory. Emails. From my message provider. Wow. Alright. Oh yeah, okay. Cool. Okay. So we got these. We can check that.
Finish that.
We gotta call Blessing George at some point. I got a pencil. Alright, what are you guys creeping about over here?
Is this Jake and his wife?
Yes. From what I've read, Camille loved to sing and dance, even in death, apparently. Jake
Apparently.
reportedly told people that after she died, he would sometimes see strange glowing lights outside the windows at night, bobbing gracefully alongside the train as if dancing with it. He said he found the sight very comforting. I suspect normal people would have found it terrifying.
Probably. I'm gonna take a picture of this. Bam. Beautiful. Oh, I can send it? Send it home. No, okay. Hello, boys.
It looks like there's something behind this painting, but I can't seem to move it.
Wow. Our first puzzle. Tiny shoes.
Sadie Crawford.
Interesting. Okay. What do you guys want?
Hey, Nance.
Where have you two been?
I followed Tino Balducci.
And I went after John Gray. He went straight to the room in the car that used to be Camille's and didn't come out again. I could hear all these weird noises coming from inside.
Any idea what he was doing?
I was just about
Very
to
odd.
go in, but the next thing I know, Joe's got my arm in a vice grip and is dragging me back here, babbling about how Balducci's our guy.
He found something on the floor right where Laurie was standing when the train went dark. I saw him pick it up and put it in his pocket. Then he left.
Did you see what it was?
When I tried to talk to him, he just kind of brushed me aside and said something snotty like, "I'm on the job here, Junior. So just go back to the playground and stay out of the way."
Oh my God.
In case you two hadn't noticed, we're not getting a lot of respect around here. Can't we at least tell Balducci that we do stuff for ATAC?
You know the rules.
ATAC?
American Teens Against Crime. We do a lot of undercover work for them.
Oh no, that's kind of
Probably
cute.
never even been undercover.
Joe, let it go. What'd Charlena have to say?
She thinks Laurie is faking this whole disappearance thing.
What?
She's not
Couldn't
the
be
only
true.
one.
How can you say that? You heard Laurie scream.
Anybody can scream, Joe. Especially girls
No, that's
whose
true.
fathers have given them acting lessons along with everything else they've ever wanted.
What about you, Nancy? What do you think?
I kind
Yeah.
of agree with Frank.
Anyone can
You've gotta be
scream. Can't argue with that one there, Chief.
Has anyone talked to the engineer?
Not that I know of.
Then I'm going to head up front and tell him what's happened. Maybe he knows something we don't.
Good idea. In the meantime, we'll take another look around in here.
Great. Catch you later.
Sounds good to me. Alright. Another painting. Can't look at that one though. Ooh, little phone. Ding ding.
Engineer, what do you want?
Hello, I'm one of the passengers, and I just thought you should know that Laurie Gerard has disappeared.
So?
Did you know she was going to disappear?
Are you in on it?
All I know is I take orders from Miss Gerard, okay? Right now my orders are to get this train to Copper Gorge non-stop. And until Miss Gerard tells me otherwise, that's what I'm gonna do.
I don't think it's possible that she's not on the train. I think she's still on the train.
Shouldn't you at least call the authorities?
It'll be my pleasure, just as soon as Miss Gerard orders me to.
But
Now, if you'll
We need to get
excuse
Joe
me,
in
I got
here so that he can do another impression. He needs to impersonate Lori. Oh,
looks like some sort of steam valve.
right.
A square and a duck.
Wow.
It looks like this thing opens up. But how?
Gotta do something with that, I suppose. Can I?
This door goes
Okay.
outside. Opening it now would not be a good idea.
No, that'd be a good idea. We get to see the outside. Just don't, you know, jump out. Little chest. Whoa. Flippy fins. Nice. Very cool. Okay. Ooh. Yeah, there you go. Perfect. Hello.
Pretty. Looks like some kind of gemstone.
Oh, interesting. Emergency brake would be a bad idea.
This must have been the sleeping car.
Knock knock? Nope. Knock knock? Nope. Knock? Oh, no. Okay.
I need 4 numbers to unlock this, and there's, what, 10,000 possible combinations? Guessing could take me a while.
1940 something? Nope. Okay. That was my guess. I'm out here. Quiet. Ill-tempered Edna? Interesting. Knock knock? Weird. What's the point of being in here if I can't even knock on anything? Dude, right click to rotate. Okay, there we go. So corner is going. Ugh, not that corner. This one. I think that this would go there. This one's on the top. Not quite. How about this way? No. It's gotta be that one. And I feel like I'm close. I feel like this is very close. Let's go down here. Ooh. Okay, and then maybe these do need to be switched back. Up, backwards. Boom. Ah, not quite. Flip these around. My God, I'm so close. Okay. There we go. Just back and forth, over and over. Okay, so that goes like that. The swing. So this is upright. These are in this right spot. These ones might. No, yeah, these look like they're in the right spot. So maybe flip these around. Yes, perfect. Easy. There we go.
Left pickaxe and lamp with buell for safekeeping. To open what's closed, lead is the key.
But I remember
Or is
that.
it lead is the key.
Yeah. One of them. Yeah, Deadhead Gubby. I've played this game maybe like, maybe 2-3 times maybe. So it's I remember it being very good, but I also remember getting frustrated and stuck on it. Because I think this is one of the longer ones. This is the first game other than Secrets Can Kill that requires 2 discs to like actually install. which is interesting. Ooh, oh, what in the Lord?
Hey, come on over here.
Okay.
Hi, you're that
Jeez.
Nancy person. How you doing? John Gray.
It's
Nice to
a
meet
pleasure
you.
to meet you. I've seen your TV show.
Then I don't have to explain what I'm doing.
Nope, you're all good.
Yeah, you do.
Right now I'm taking time-lapse electromagnetic readings and recording background noise. This was Camille's private car. If she had something to do with Lori's disappearance, analyzing these readings may give me a clue as to Lori's whereabouts.
Are you saying that Camille's ghost kidnapped Lori?
They could be possible.
What to most people are ghosts are actually temporary distortions in local electromagnetic fields caused by the presence of residual psychic energy generated by the person or persons who frequented that particular locale. And that's my working theory, at least.
Gotcha.
That's very interesting.
It's all very scientific.
For sure,
But
for sure.
The fact is, Lori's missing, and I, for one, am doing everything in my power to find her. The vibes I'm getting make me think she could be in serious trouble.
I'm getting those vibes too.
You don't think Tino Balducci will be able to track her down?
We love
I
Tino.
doubt it. In fact, I kind of feel sorry for the guy. After catching those bank robbers, he can't just be a good cop anymore. He's got to be a great cop. Tough to perform under that kind of pressure.
For sure, for sure.
What's your opinion of Charlena Purcell?
Charlena Purcell writes romance novels. End of comment.
Damn.
Is Lori a friend of yours?
First time I met her was when I boarded this train with all the rest of you. I knew her by reputation, of course, like everyone else who reads the tabloids. It doesn't appear that anyone aboard this train is her friend.
Maybe she doesn't have any friends.
Wouldn't be
What do
surprised.
we know?
Maybe you can be too rich after all.
Well, I'll catch you later.
Pleasure talking to you.
Alright, now we can look around. Ooh, okay, there we go. Very fascinating stuff, this guy. This guy.
This looks like some sort of game. Nothing happens.
Oh.
I'll bet I have to wind it up first.
Alright, let's wind it. Rude.
Shoot.
I thought she was gonna say shit. Okay. Ooh,
I did it.
nice. Did I get a prize? Yeah,
Wonder
boy.
what's in here?
Ooh. The score. No, I don't want to do it again.
What shall I play?
This. Oh, wait, hold on. Hold on. Do I have piano notes in here? Was there another game I had to play? Okay. Alright. Okay. I do. So let me see. So this is C, D, E, F, G, A, B. Okay. So G. Oh.
Don't do that, please. Those microphones I set up over there are very sensitive. Just about took out my eardrums. You can play
Sorry.
that thing when I'm done. I'll let you know when that is, all right?
Okay.
Nope, I don't think I have to. No, I can't read music, so I think that's like a different symbol though.
It's locked.
Wow, can't even do anything else with it.
Thomasina O'Neill. Looks like Camille was
Haha.
teaching herself how to play the piano.
Nice. All right, I'll write this down. It's good that I'll write it down in this notes as well, so I don't have to go back to my other notes for it. Okay, here we go. Hup, pull my pin. Oh. Okay. Alright. here we go. Ugh. Get myself all situated here. Okay. Okay, and then like this. Like this. So C, D, E, F, G, A, B, C. Okay. Alright. Almost. Okay, there we go. Perfect. Okay. So now we've got the knowledge that we need.
Looks like some kind of sewing sampler.
Square dog.
I wonder if there's a relationship between those symbols and those numbers.
So that's 7 and a 10. That looks like that might be the only thing. Interesting.
I wonder what's under here, and what the deal is with those weird-looking bolts. I need something that will turn the bolts.
Alright.
Hello?
Nancy, hi, it's me.
Hi, Bess.
And me.
Hey, George, what's up?
What's up? You're the one who's on the train with a bunch of famous people. You tell us. This is torture, Nancy. I'm dying of curiosity here. Bess, just calm down. Oh, like you're not just as curious as I am. She's the one who insisted we call you Nancy. Only because you're driving me crazy.
Damn.
I'm supposed to be helping her paint her room, but every other brushstroke, she's like, where do you think she is now? How do you think the Hardy Boys are doing? Why do you think she hasn't called? What do you think Laurie Gerard is wearing? Oh, George, that is so not true. I couldn't care less what Laurie Gerard is wearing.
Yeah.
So come on, Nancy. You're on a train full of famous people bound for who knows where.
I know where.
Dish already, would ya? Bess, calm down. Look what you did. You got paint in my hair. I'm sorry. You know, actually, that looks kind of cool. Nice try, Bess. No, really. You're just saying that because you're afraid I'll bail and you'll wind up having to paint this dump all by yourself. George, I kid you not. You should seriously think about doing some major highlights in that color.
What color is it?
Adobe beige.
Nice try, Bess.
What's going on, Nan?
Our hostess is
Our
gone.
hostess has disappeared.
What do you mean, disappeared?
I mean, the
I
train
mean,
went into a tunnel, everything went
disappeared.
dark, and when the train came out of the tunnel, no Lori. She just disappeared.
Publicity stunt.
My thoughts exactly.
Remember the time she was allegedly kidnapped from her Vegas hotel room? Yeah, the guy across the hall just happened to have a camera and got it all on tape. It made the evening news in practically every city in the country. And then there was her daring escape the next morning. Only it turns out she faked the whole thing. Of course, she claims her ex-boyfriend faked it to get back at her. She thought she was really being kidnapped. Like anybody believes that.
Sounds to me like somebody has been spending a lot of time reading the tabloids.
George has. Very funny. So what else is going on?
Before she disappeared, Lori told us that the purpose of this train trip is to find out what happened to Jake Hurley, the train's original owner.
Was he murdered or something?
No one knows. He was married to a woman named Camille, but she died, and he eventually vanished while mining for gold. His train was found abandoned in Blue Moon Canyon, Nevada, with no one on board but his dead engineer.
Oh.
Whoa, spooky. Have any theories?
My first order of business is to find out what happened to Lori.
So the answer is no. No theories.
So first Hurley's wife dies, then Hurley vanishes, then the engineer dies, then Lori vanishes. A pattern, maybe?
Could be.
Do us all a favor and leave the detective work to Nancy, okay?
Has either of you been to Copper Gorge, Colorado?
Never heard of the place. Why?
That's where the train I'm on is headed. Apparently Jake Hurley buried his wife
Huh?
Camille there after she died on the train.
She died on the train? Ew, creepy.
Ew. Sorry, my pin is being weird. Oh.
Jake used to see strange lights at night bobbing along.
I have not tried playing on senior mode before. I have been tempted, but I've never actually committed just because it's like, I struggle sometimes on junior mode. So the only games that I'd be like confident playing on senior would be like Haunted Carousel, Ghost Dogs, or Shadow Ranch, just because I know those games all the way through. But, I've always been kind of intimidated because I know it doesn't change a whole lot, but like the puzzles and stuff are different. So it's like if you like memorize the puzzles and stuff, then they like are completely different for senior mode. Ooh.
Eliza Sandberger.
I see. Okay.
Hey,
Huh?
Nancy,
Oh, is this,
right?
it's Tino. I keep wanting to call you Tony. That's not right though.
That's right, Nancy Drew.
amateur detective, huh? Never thought about
But
becoming
yeah, maybe.
a real
oh,
detective? You know,
maybe
like
the next
me?
game that I like. Oh, dude, wait, hold on. Is the next game? No, okay. So I'm thinking if I were to try one on senior mode, the next game would probably be White Wolf Bicycle Creek, because that's another game that I know pretty well. So maybe we'll do that. I could also do it for next game, because next game is Danger by Design, and I did just recently play that game, so either one of those could work. I'm definitely not doing senior mode for Creature of Kabu Cave, though. Fuck that.
You mean become a police detective? No, I never have.
It's a great job, you know. I love it.
I love
heard
it.
about those bank robberies I solved, right?
Tell me about them.
Tell me about them.
Baffling case. Two-man team at 17 banks in 3 states in 5 days. FBI had no idea who the perps were. But after forcing their vehicle to a stop, confronting them, despite the fact that they were armed and giving chase, I single-handedly made the collar.
Damn. Huh.
I heard they stopped because you accidentally rear-ended them.
You heard wrong. You see, Nancy, when somebody does something really remarkable in this country, the first thing everybody else does is try to tear them down. Reporters, late-night comedians, even some of my fellow officers, all have been spreading vicious lies about me. Why? Because they've never done anything remarkable in their sorry little lives, and they're jealous.
Whoa.
Anyway, you should look around in here. Lots of interesting stuff. This was Jake's private car, you know.
Yes.
I understand that you
This one.
found something on the floor in the dining car.
Yeah, at first I thought it was an old coin, but it turned out to be some kind of slug.
Some kind of slug.
Where do you think it came from?
Probably been lying there for 100 years. May have served a purpose back then, but now, worthless.
Let me see it. Let me see the slug.
May I see it?
Sure, in fact, here,
Ooh.
keep it. Wear it around your neck
Yes, yes,
or
yes, yes,
something.
yes, yes.
That way, when people ask you where you got it, you can tell them Tino Balducci gave it to you. The Tino Balducci.
Oh, thank you.
What else can I do for you?
So, what do you think happened to Lori?
Well, she could have been kidnapped. She could have been tossed off the train. She could be hiding from us.
I think
but I obviously
she's
won't know which
hiding
until
from
I've
us.
gathered all the facts.
So, you're gathering facts?
Of course, it may not look it because that's my style. I'm a low-key kind of guy. But hey, don't worry. I'll know the facts when I know the facts.
Dude,
The truth
so
can't be
real.
rushed, you know.
I
you had a
also will
chance
know
to
the
talk to
facts
Charlene
when I
Purcell?
know the
Now,
facts.
why would I want to do a thing like that?
What about John Gray?
The ghost guy? Total quack. Only reason I talked to him would be to arrest him for fraud.
Thanks for your help.
Helping people's what I'm all about.
Yeah, I'm sure. This thing. Look at him chilling. He's just vibing. Looks like something's right there. Periodic table. Ooh. I'm gonna have to know something regarding that specific part of the periodic table,
Looks like
I guess.
an old-fashioned cigar box.
AG?
Wonder why it's locked. And what does AG mean?
Is that... Whoa. AG is either gold or copper, right? Silver. The other one. Oh, okay, gotcha. Blue. Purple. And a little bit of yellow. Well, that was my guess. Skip Jones. Wait, this book looks familiar. This was either in, Secrets Can Kill, or it was in, like, a recent game. Hello?
Hey, where's that gray blank shirt that you found on
This one?
Thank you.
Yep. Alright.
Camille with Hager Anderson and Chantilly Hildegard.
Chantilly. It's kind of a cute name. Okay, this has gotta be something regarding something. Maybe not. We'll deal with that when we have to deal with that. Okay. Ooh, and what is any of this?
JH. For Jake Hurley, obviously. Must be Jake's insignia.
Dude, I want to play Leaping Lizard. Damn it. Bummer.
Another gemstone.
Ooh. Wow. I'm surprised that it came off. Alright, so this is where we gotta get it to. So if we do like that. But I think they want every pipe to be connected. So not like that, and then like this. Not quite. I mean, we do that, and then this one's just kind of left hanging. Do like this, and then this one, this one, this one, and then these guys are just kind of hanging out.
There,
Haha.
all done.
Nice. Huge. Okay, so now we can go pull that thing, I think. Obviously before we do, we're gonna save the game. Save it. Nancy. Boom. Easy. Okay. Yeah, because I just walked in here. So what's over
An
here?
old scale. Strange. It seems to be built into the wall. Those symbols look like the ones I saw in that sampler.
Okay, so here's 3. Square duck. Square duck. Okay.
It's locked.
Yeah, because I need 2. I need 1 for this, and then I need 1 for the cherry. Okay. Which basically means that we gotta get out of here. I don't think I have anything to say to him. So we'll keep moving. We're gonna go pull on that one thing. We're gonna go turn the valve. Activate the steam. Because I think that's what those pipes were for. Excuse me, I have to go blow up a train.
Uh-oh, that doesn't look good.
Turn it off. Alright, well, never mind then. Probably everything in every vent. That's one of those. Hello,
What do you
guys.
got?
Do you think maybe one of Lori's other guests is in on her disappearance?
It's certainly possible.
From the way she talked, it didn't sound like she knew any of them.
Maybe that's what she wanted us to think.
Or maybe that's what one of them wanted her to think.
Well, whether Lori disappeared by force or by choice, what we've got to do now is find her.
True.
Absolutely.
See you in a bit.
You know where to find us.
Mm-hmm. You guys never move.
An eagle. Where else have I seen an eagle?
Good question?
Yes?
What are you working on?
I'm writing my next book. I'm on a deadline, so until I write those two most wonderful of all three-letter words, the end, everywhere I go, my laptop goes, and every chance I get, I write.
I relate.
What else do you know about Jake Hurley?
I don't
You know,
write
the
like
man who
novels,
originally owned
but
this
I do
train?
like to write.
Wealthy,
And
imaginative,
if you've got an
adventurous,
idea, you
stubborn,
need to run with it.
egocentric, and
You
most
need to go.
importantly, he was smitten at the age of 35 by a young French woman named Camille Boulet, who died about a year after they were married.
Damn.
Where was he from?
East Coast, Philadelphia, I think. His parents were British aristocrats.
Ooh.
Sometime in the 1870s, he decided to seek his fortune out west, so he had this train custom built so that he, and some years later his wife, could traverse the mountains and plains in relative comfort.
So he went west and became a miner?
All anyone knows for sure is that years after Camille's death, he showed up in Denver with a pouch full of gold nuggets and semi-precious stones, which he used to purchase mining supplies. He
Ooh.
refused to say how he'd come by them, which of course led to speculation that he had found a fantastically rich vein somewhere. Although to this day, its existence remains unsubstantiated, and its location quite unknown.
The others on the train, John Gray and that police detective, do you know them very well?
Tino.
I don't know them at all. Needless to say, I don't watch television, so I've never even seen Mr. Gray before. Although I do know that his profession, if you can call it that, is rife with crackpots. As for Mr. Balducci, from what I've read, his success in solving those robberies was less a matter of talent and more a matter of being in the right place at precisely the right time.
Do you think he's a good investigator?
No. You and those two Boy Scouts you're with would make better detectives.
Thanks.
Is that all, dear?
Why do you think Lori invited you on this trip?
No doubt because I'm such an authority on life in the Old West, and because I'm so good at using old information to unearth new information. My knack for research is, well, it's a gift.
I'll touch bases with you later.
Hell yeah. Alright. So yeah, so let's look. Okay, so let's see what we got going on.
Finish that. Can't check that off yet. Still have to do that.
Locked door. I have to find. I need to dial in 4 numbers. Figure out which 4 numbers.
Can't check that off yet.
Okay.
Still have to
Oh,
finish
there you go.
that. Still have to do that. Haven't done that yet.
Alright. Dude, emergency brake. We love that. I keep forgetting it exists until I see it again. I think pulling it's a good way to get a game over, honestly. Alright. So Nancy said something about an eagle. But I didn't make like a special note about an
Teddy
eagle.
Eberhardt.
Ooh. Oh no, this is the game again. Oh.
Sickly Sarah caught a germ so new it made one of her pretty green eyes turn blue.
Oh.
What's up?
Nope, nothing
Well,
to
I'll
say.
catch you later.
Goodbye.
See ya. Alright. So, 2 for an eagle. What do I have? All I have is like my pencil and my... Yeah, I don't have a whole lot. Notch, pickaxe, and lamp with fuel. Okay. I can't do anything with this yet. This is probably the only thing that I can, like, relatively try to solve. AG. Maybe not. Zircon, ruby, sapphire. Okay. Ooh. So all I have is the number 3. Nothing to do about it. What else do we gotta do? Unlock 4 numbers. Do. Quiet. I'm not. I almost want to say that this has like correlation to the numbers. But I'm not 100% sure. Yeah, no clue. But there's gotta be something around here. There, you got that. Not the emergency brake. Jesus. Keep trying to pull it. What my brain wants me to do. Alright, so there she is. I can't turn that way. There's that eagle. Oh. Wow. Almost immediately lost. I don't have a whole lot to go off of right now. Which of course means that everything that I do have, like, I have the answers to right in front of me. But there's only like, the only thing that I'm thinking about is the piano, because that's the only thing they really have. But I have to wait for John Gray to get done with it. Don't want to blast his eardrums apart, after all. And then there was this, which just
locked.
Yeah, it just says it's locked. Use the pencil, and I can't do anything up there. This I need pencil.
Looks like I need a special tool.
And then there's something with this, which this is that cart. That needs a 7 and a 10. Eagle is a 2. Duck is a 1. And square is a 4. So everything like in this I can find a slug for. And whenever you do the scale, I'm pretty sure, That's what unlocks things. I just need to find more slugs. And of course there's this, which is weird that I can't interact with. I want to play Leaping Lizards, but it won't let me. $47 might be important for something. You got anything?
What's going on?
Nope. Damn.
It's been great talking to you.
Alright.
Helping people's what I'm all about.
So we gotta figure out something with this. Which I feel like it's gotta be something with this since it's like right next to it. But chances are it's probably nothing. So everything I need in here is like right here. Oh, okay. Leaping lizards. Aye. Okay. I don't think anything would be on the windowsills or like hidden anywhere. But I also don't know. I'm also just not sure. I got no clue. I just want to bang on it again. I already talked to him and he didn't say anything. Wait.
The little book
Aha.
of samplers.
Example of spot sampler. Oh. Owl's wisdom and Cherry is departed. Interesting. Well, I need this thing. Perfect. I almost want to do one more lap. Look around for one more. Because I have a 3 and a 7, but I don't think that I can do enough with just those. Not that. Duck. Okay. Well, I am pretty confident this time. Unless... I really don't think that 3 and a 7 is gonna be enough for me to do anything with the scale, but of course I'm not gonna know anything for sure unless I go try. So let's see what a 3 and a 7 can get us. Here's these, which is Cherry. Aha! There we go. Perfect.
That square and that duck look very familiar.
But I can't do anything with the square and the duck. Not yet. I can only do that. Perfect. Okay. So that was enough. We're moving on. Advancement. So this is where the pickaxe would go to do some shenanigans. Oh. And I was just about to say, it doesn't look like I can interact with anything else over here. Can I... Yeah, okay, cool.
Looks like to make this thing, whatever it is, I'm going to need a spyglass, a pickaxe, and a lamp. Citrine, amethyst, zircon, those are all gemstones, I think.
Yes. Okay, so that's what the gemstones are going to be for. And, alright. Next one.
Silver. What do
Okay,
all
here we
those
go, here we
colors
go.
have to do with silver?
Perfect. That was the last thing that we needed. So orange, blue, green, red, purple, yellow. Let me write that down in order. So silver. Orange, blue, green. Red, purple, yellow. I feel like I was close by just fucking around earlier. Okay. So that's what we need. Close this up. That was the same one. And then this one. Oh yeah. There we go. A and 8. Perfect. Close this all back. Spinny, spinny. Does this do anything? Oh, good lord.
I need a spyglass. If I had a lamp, this is where I'd put it.
Gotcha. Okay.
According to that diagram I found, those 6 gemstones are supposed to go in these 6 holders. But I have no idea which one goes where.
Alright, not a problem. We don't even have gemstones yet.
I wonder what's supposed to go here.
That's a good question.
Looks like I need to enter 8 letters into this thing. The question is, which 8 letters?
That would have been too easy. Fuck. Okay. Hup, hup, hup. Huh? Boom, 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 boom. Nice. Hell yeah, we're moving on.
Lori?
Lori!
Oh my gosh! I never thought you'd be the one to find me. No offense. Nadine?
Nancy Drew.
Well, as you can see, I wasn't really spirited away by ghosts or anything. That bookshelf in the dining car, you step on this thing in the floor in there, and it slides open. I practiced disappearing for weeks.
So it was just all for show?
Well, not entirely. See, here's the deal. My dad wound up with this train when he bought out Noram Shipping. They'd been storing it in this old warehouse outside St. Louis for so long that everybody had just forgotten about it.
Damn.
Anyway, after like mass begging on my part, Dad had the train restored to working condition and got me an engineer and track permits and all that other stuff until finally, here we are, on our way to find out what happened to Jake Hurley.
Woo! These are both kind of good questions because it's like, yeah, why did you whisk away? And then also, well, I mean, I know why the train.
I think you were going to explain why you kidnapped yourself.
Oh, right. Well, see, I was one of the first people in like 100 years to set foot on this train, okay? Everything was just the way it was when Jake disappeared. Except I also found this.
So, give.
It's a letter that Jake wrote in 1901 to his niece back east. He was real paranoid about claim jumpers, which is why he never told anyone where his mine was. But he was also afraid something would happen to him and no one would ever know where it was. So he wrote this letter to his only living relative, Ruth Kensington. Here, take it.
You want me to have it? Why?
Because you found me. See, in that
Yep,
letter,
we
Jake
love
tells
brute
Ruth
forcing
that
puzzles.
everything she needs to figure out where his mine is on this train. He also warns her that his wife's spirit is on the train too, which kind of creeps me out. But the thing is, to find Jake's lost mine, we need the train.
How do you know this Ruth person didn't find the mine decades ago?
Mostly because I found that letter in the wastebasket. It was like she'd gotten so ticked off trying to follow her nutty uncle's clues that she finally said to heck with the whole thing.
What about the other people you invited on this trip?
If you want to show them that letter, go ahead. It's totally up to you. We're going to Copper Gorge because that's where Jake buried Camille, so I figured his mine might be somewhere around there too. But if you think we need to go somewhere else, you just let me know and I'll have the engineer take us there.
All right.
How well do you know your guests?
Well, I don't know you or those Harvey guys at all.
Hardy. Frank and Joe Hardy.
I thought she said
Whatever.
Harley.
I didn't know John Gray before this either, but I love his show. And I figured he'd jump at the chance to investigate an honest-to-goodness haunted train. And now that someone has finally found me, I can finally go meet him for real.
Hell yeah.
What about Tino Balducci?
I met Tino right after he got famous for solving those robberies. Inviting him here for this was a no-brainer. I mean, what an awesome detective. And those piercing eyes of his, you just know his mind's in there going 90 miles an hour.
To me, it seems like he has no thought in his brain, but, you know,
How come
that's
you
okay.
didn't try to find the mine yourself?
Maybe I did. Or maybe I just thought letting other people try to find it would be a good excuse to throw a party. I like parties.
How well do you know Charlena Purcell?
The Moon Tells No
I just know her
Lies
from
by
her
Charlena
books,
Purcell.
which are so good. In fact, I just started reading her latest one, The Moon Tells No Lies. See, what I'd really, really like to do is write romance novels. Everybody who knows me says I'd be really good at it. In fact, a while back, I sent Charlena some ideas, you know, just to see what she thought.
Mm-hmm.
And?
She hated them.
Oof.
Guess I better get to work.
Keep me posted.
All right. Well, we found Lori, so we can, you know, check.
Check. Locked, naturally. I wonder how you open it.
Just keep yanking on it.
Wonder how you're supposed to get this open.
Weird symbols.
Looks like
Okay.
a
Ooh.
dance floor, maybe?
Oh my god, put them on. Wear them. Put them on right now. It's time to dance, Nancy. I think it's like something like this. It's very... something like this. Damn. Anyway. My goodness, so many goodies. Yes, yes, yes. Give.
To open that grate I saw in Camille's car.
Need it, want it, thank you. What in the heck? Okay, no idea. Not even gonna bother. Not even gonna try. Can't touch that. Alright, well, back we go. We got shit going on. We got shit to do. Here we go. Okay, so... Weird, I thought that I had a 5 for some reason. Okay. Can I take this? Thank you. And then it's orange, blue, green, red, purple, yellow. Orange, blue, green, red, purple, yellow. Oh, well, thank you.
Wilson Carbide and Acetylene Works. Always your friend, Thomas Wilson.
Thomas Wilson.
Looks like a pattern for some kind of dance step. Maybe I better keep this.
Yes, we'll go do that right as soon as I get done talking to everybody.
Well, it's the little lady detective.
It's
What do you
me.
need?
I found Lori. She was hiding in the caboose.
The caboose.
It turns out that slug wasn't so worthless after all.
That slug? I mean, I knew that slug was a clue. That's why I gave it to you. I mean, I could have found Lori no sweat. But I thought, hey, why not give somebody else a shot? And you came through. Nice job.
Yeah, boy.
Thank you.
But look, from now on, if you come across anything that may have something to do with Jake Hurley and his mind, well, let me know, okay? Just so I can, give you advice, help you sort things out. After all, the opportunity to work side by side with a world-famous police detective doesn't come along every day, you know.
Sure.
What do you think happened to Jake Hurley?
Very true.
Probably died trying to work that mine of his all by himself. But I'll let you in on a secret. I'm onto something that could crack this case wide open.
Wide
What did you
open.
find?
Sorry, can't go into detail. Let's just say that thanks to yours truly, what happened to
You've been
Jake
a big
Hurley
help.
won't be a mystery much longer.
How did you and Lori meet?
We met at a party in New York. Nice girl. Not a lot of stairs, but nice girl.
She has a thing for your eyes.
She seems to have a thing for your eyes.
Yeah, she always told me they were... I mean, she told me once that she thought they were very, brown.
Yeah.
It's been great talking to you.
Anything for a fellow detective.
I guess his eyes are brown. Anyway, we're moving on. Oh, nope, almost past this guy. Hey, guy.
What's up?
I found Lori safe and sound in the caboose, so I guess those vibes you got about her being in serious trouble were wrong.
Strange. My vibes are never wrong. What's even stranger is I'm still getting them. So maybe they're not about Lori. Maybe they're about you.
I'm confused. Are you a scientist or a psychic?
I happen to be both.
Yeah.
What's commonly referred to as psychic phenomena is all a matter of energy. Just because we don't know where that energy is generated or how to measure it yet, doesn't mean that it doesn't exist. Trust me, either you or Lori is, or soon will be, in big trouble.
Could you be more specific?
Unfortunately, no.
Bummer.
I'll let you get back to work.
Take care.
Uh-huh. I'll try. Okay. Wait, I can open this thing. And there we go.
That tool I saw in the caboose.
Yep.
I bet that's what you use to unscrew these bolts.
Oh, interesting, interesting, interesting. So they're linked. Alright. So we need everything kind of like one slot away. This needs to go one more time around, and that should be good. Alright,
More pipes to connect.
we love this. We love pipes. Oh, Jesus Christ.
There we go.
Easy. What the fuck? What the hell, dude? Alright, anyway. Easy. So easy. Ooh.
What is that?
And we're moving right along. I don't know about you, Nancy, but we don't have time to question that. Hey.
Yes?
I found Lori. She's in the caboose.
She's in
You
the
were right.
caboose.
She disappeared because she wanted to see which of us would find her first.
And you won. Congratulations.
Did you know that Lori wants to be a romance novelist?
Doesn't everyone?
I guess. So I write fanfic, and the only reason that made me laugh is because I guess technically, like, if you're a fanfic writer, you might as well be a romance writer, depending on what kind of fanfic you write.
Hey, Nancy.
Hey, Frank.
What's with the Cheshire Cat grin?
You found Lori.
Yep. She's holed up in the caboose. And as a reward for finding her, she let me have this. It's a letter from Jake to his niece in which he leaves clues telling her how to find his mine. Only the clues are extremely obtuse.
You found Lori, you got the letter with all the clues. Guess you don't need us anymore.
Oh, Joe, quit pouting. Want any help?
Yes,
Are
of
you
course.
kidding? You bet I do.
Now you're talking.
I need help. Okay.
Balducci wants me to share everything I find out about Jake Hurley with him.
I'll bet he does.
He just doesn't want you to show him up again.
Yeah, he wants you to do all the legwork so at the last minute, bam! You
Bam.
can swoop in and grab all the credit.
I wouldn't tell him a thing, Nance.
Unless it's to get lost.
It stands to reason that the only person other than Jake who had to have known the location of Jake's mine was the engineer on Jake's train.
Very true.
Not necessarily. Jake might not have told him the exact location. Maybe he just had him drop him off somewhere nearby.
Well, still, we'd be way ahead of the game if we knew where that drop-off point was.
Very true.
It would be nice to know his name.
The guy died more than 100 years ago. How are we supposed to find out his name?
Maybe Charlena What's-Her-Face could tell us how to go about it.
Good idea, Frank. I'll ask her. I found a diagram for some kind of contraption that Jake designed, but to operate it, you need his pickaxe and some kind of lamp or lantern, which it looks like he gave to somebody named Buell.
Buell.
Joe, show her.
Show her what?
Show her
Picture we
what?
found.
Okay.
Give.
We found this on the
Buell's.
bookshelf. See? Buell's Supplies and Pawn Shop. That's gotta be the same Buell Jake gave his axe and lantern to.
Yeah, 100 years ago. And the guy was a pawnbroker, Frank. The stuff's probably long gone.
Or maybe it's still somewhere in Copper Gorge.
It's gotta
Well,
be.
that's where we're headed, so let's just hope for the best.
Right.
See you soon.
See you soon.
Sounds good.
Yeah, boy. Okay. Man. So much progress. All at once. So what's the next couple of things that we gotta do? Okay.
Haven't done that yet.
Yeah, we still gotta do
Still have. I'm done with that. Check.
that. Okay.
Check. Can't check that off. Still have to do that. Haven't done that yet. Still have to do that. Haven't done that yet.
Yeah, so we gotta go tell John Gray that we saw the dancing lights. And then we have to read that letter that I got handed. Hey man, let me read this really quick.
The 3rd of November, 1901, from somewhere in Colorado. Dear Ruth, I know that we've never met, but now that your father, my estranged brother, is gone, you are my only living relative. I am writing to you to tell you about my mine before I, too, depart this earth, and its location is lost forever. I cannot tell you outright where it is, lest this epistle fall into the wrong hands, but with the information which follows, and with my train, which shall be yours upon my death, I promise that you'll be able to find it. But to retrieve his name, you'll
wait a
have
second.
to give the dolls. I
Hold
promise.
on. Jesus. Alright. First, you'll need a map. To obtain it, know that my travels have taken me all over this great country, to towns which can be difficult to find, to Calico, Silverado, and Central City, to Dodge City, Virginia City, and Tombstone. To locate the mine on the map, you'll need my projector. When it comes to placing the stones, you'll need to ask who holds a warm place in my heart. And I've stored his name accordingly. But to retrieve his name, you'll have to give the dolls an order. This will require looking inside Camille's dancing shoes for the name of their maker, and wearing the shoes as you perform her favorite step on the dance floor. As for my beloved Camille, she has 4 words for you. Words which, when translated into numbers and used in a combination, will help power my projector. But alas, she's taken them with her to her grave. So go to Copper Gorge, Colorado, and pay your respects, and let some of her goodness rub off on you. I promised Camille that this train would always be her home. In return, she promised to never leave, and indeed, she never has. People say I'm crazy, but I've seen her and heard her and feel her presence on the train even today, 20 years after her untimely death. So above all else, my dear niece, let nothing happen to my train. It holds wonderful things. Jake Hurley. Hi.
I saw a bunch of weird glowing lights outside the window of the sleeping car.
Really? Actually, I'm not surprised.
Charlena said Jake Hurley used to see them too, only he attributed them to his dead wife, Camille.
They're probably some form of piezoelectricity.
Piezo?
My guess is quartz crystals in the ground are being compressed as the train passes over them, and the resultant voltage, called piezoelectricity, is manifesting itself as glowing lights, probably because of some quirk in the train's shape or in the composition of the metals used in its construction. It was custom built, remember?
Whatever it's called, it was unnerving to say the least.
Take it from me, old Mother Nature was capable of some pretty scary stuff.
I won't keep you any longer.
Pleasure talking to you.
Alright. Okay. So we gotta advance to the scale. Let me see. Why did I think I picked up another slug? Okay.
That must be the projector Jake mentioned in his letter to Ruth.
So one of these needs the...
This is where a gemstone goes.
Tiger eye. There you go. You hang onto that for me.
Whoa!
Wow, God!
Somebody must have thrown the emergency brake.
The question is, did somebody throw the brake? Or something?
Oh, Joe, now you sound like Lori.
Hey, I was the first one on the scene, and I saw no one.
I saw
What did the
no
engineer
one.
say?
He said the train could have derailed. He reset the brake, muttered a few choice words, then headed back to the engine just as you and Lori showed up.
Everybody was there except Charlena. I don't think she left her laptop the whole time.
There's no way Lori could have thrown the brake, unless she had someone else do it.
The question is, why? What did she or anybody else stand to gain by stopping the train?
Answer? Nothing. Which is why I think we should at least consider the possibility that something less human in nature may be at work here.
Ah, Joe.
I'm going to see if Balducci's done dusting for fingerprints. Catch you later.
I didn't even get to make it all the way. Man, I wasn't done fucking around. You goobers.
More questions?
Would you like to see the letter that Lori gave me as a reward for finding her?
The one in which Jake Hurley supposedly tells his niece how to find his lost mine? No, thank you. I happily leave it to you to try to solve the mystery of his disappearance. You can afford to look foolish, dear. I can't.
Aren't you even going to try finding out what happened to Jake Hurley?
Come on.
No time. The only reason I haven't insisted that Lori release me from all this silliness is there's always the possibility that what happened to him has the makings of a bestseller, although I highly doubt it.
Do you have a theory as to who pulled the emergency brake?
Well, I know it wasn't me. I assume it wasn't you, and I highly doubt it was Lori. So that leaves those two friends of yours, Mr. Gray and Mr. Balducci.
My guess is Mr. Balducci.
Have you run across many haunted train stories in the course of your research?
A few, but most train-bound ghosts that I've come across seem to have better things to do than sit around pulling emergency brakes.
How would I go about finding out the name of Jake's train engineer?
If you're smart, you'd ask me. And because my work is going surprisingly well, during my next break, I'll log on to my archives at home and see what I can turn up.
That'd be great, thank you.
Do you want anything?
Whoever invented the cellular modem, that's whom you should thank, dear.
Why are you so sure that Jake's story wouldn't make a bestseller?
His story is an all too common one. A man wanders off into the desert in search of gold and never returns. Why? He either doesn't have enough food or water, or he encounters hostile natives.
What about his wife, Camille, dying on the train like that?
That does make the story a little more interesting. She probably died of something mundane like pneumonia or even measles. Now, if it was wintertime when she died, and they were in the mountains, Jake no doubt kept her body on the train for months before he buried her, which is rather delicious in a morbid sort of way.
How do you think Jake's engineer wound up dead on the train in the middle of nowhere?
My guess is the engineer got tired of waiting for Jake to return, took off in the train to get help, and died of a heart attack along the way.
Wow.
After which, the train rolled to a stop in Blue Moon Canyon. Anyone experienced enough to single-handedly run a steam engine would have been quite a bit older than Jake.
I'll let you get back to your writing.
All right, then.
Okay. My goodness.
Looks like Tino's through dusting for fingerprints.
Goes to touch it to investigate and pulls it myself. God. Best way to get kicked off of the train. Okay. So, let's ask this dude about it.
What's up?
So you making any progress in here?
Oh yeah, not only am I getting some real unusual EMRs, that's electromagnetic readings, but take a look at this.
You've got something?
I set up a camera and took some time-lapse photos. Sometimes I was in the room, sometimes I wasn't, but somewhere along the line, I managed to get a shot of Camille.
Where? You don't mean that little blob, do you?
Yep, that's Camille.
Okay.
You're skeptical. That's cool.
Nah.
Just remember, the key word when it comes to ghostly phenomena is energy. That blob is the result of Camille's residual life force, spirit if you will,
Looks
reacting with the
more
chemicals in
like
the photographic paper.
Couldn't it just be a flaw in the photographic paper?
a smear of light
Okay, it
from
could
the
be that
train
too,
moving.
But it's not. Trust me.
I'll let you get back to work.
Come back anytime.
Yeah, I'm still waiting for you to clear the room so I can fuck around with the piano, but that's gonna take all night. Alright, Tino.
Glad you dropped in. Lori told me she'd given you a letter from Jake Hurley that says how to find his mind.
That's right. You can read it if you want.
Lori should have given that to me. I mean, I'm the trained professional around here. Let me take a look. I've seen enough.
Damn.
Two
Didn't even
words.
read it.
Useless.
Yep.
Those are just the rantings of a guy who spent way too much of his life swirling mud around in pans under the hot sun. 5-star nut job.
You don't
And
think
you're a
there's anything
2-star
helpful in that?
detective.
Nada.
Get out of here.
Did you find any fingerprints on the emergency brake handle?
None that ready hell, thanks to Casey Jones up there. I told the old geezer not to touch anything, but he went and got his big, fat, oily paw prints all over the place. If we didn't need him to drive the train, I'd charge him with obstruction of justice.
Did you do anything else besides look for fingerprints?
Of course. As a matter of fact, I found this.
Ooh.
Probably fell out of the perp's pocket while he was yanking on the handle.
Looks like some kind of thermometer.
Yeah, like the kind a certain ghost hunter uses on that bogus show of his.
You think John Gray threw the brake? But why would he do that?
Because they're thinking about axing his show, that's why.
What?
I checked with this buddy of mine in L.A. Gray's got to come up with something real big real soon, or he's toast. And you can't get much bigger than a train with a spooky past that's prone to strange accidents, now can you?
I guess that
Have
is
you
true.
confronted John with your suspicions?
All in due time. I always
Yeah,
like to get my
in
ducks in a
due
row before I make an
time.
arrest.
You're going to arrest him?
Hey, the train could have derailed. We're talking reckless endangerment, attempted assaults, maybe even attempted murder. John Gray wanted publicity. That's exactly what I'm gonna give him.
It's been great talking to you.
Good lord.
Anything for a fellow detective.
Okay, get me out and away from this man. I gotta go dance. Go, go, go. Go, go, go. There you go. Alright. Okay, so... Oops. No, not this one. Not this one. Put it away. Put it away, Nancy. So we start here, then we take one step up, and then 2... Okay. I'm either gonna have to write this down or take a picture of it. I guess I'll just write it down. Alright, this is gonna take me a second. Ooh, okay. Sorry about that. I dropped my microphone. Okay, hold on. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Alright. Man. Alright. I'm just gonna take a picture. It's gonna take too long to write. Alright. So here's where we start. We go up 1, up 2, over 3, over 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. There we go. Oh, unlock the cabinet. Oh. Thank you.
Guess Camille liked to collect dolls.
Alright. Oh, gross. So you see, she moved. That one moved a little bit. Alright, the only problem is I don't know the order. Do you have a name? Who are you? You're sad looking. You're sleepy. This one's kind of fucked up. This is the sick one. I don't like how angry these ones look over here. All of them kind of look angry. Get me out of here. Bing, 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 bing. Okay. No getting that open. How do I... get me out of here. Hey, Lori.
Yes? I hear that Tino and you used to be an item.
How did you know that?
I'm so smart.
I'm a good detective, remember?
We went out a couple of times, yeah. As for why we stopped going out, you'd have to ask him.
Do you have any idea who threw the emergency brake?
I know exactly who did it.
You do?
You do?
Well, who else could it be? Camille. None of us has any reason to stop the train but Camille. She doesn't want us to find Jake's mine, so she's going to do whatever she can to keep its location a secret.
She is dead, you know.
Well, duh. That's why I know it's her. What's more, your friend, that Jim Harley guy?
Not Jim, Joe Hardy.
Yeah, well, he thinks it's Camille too. He just doesn't have the guts to say so.
I low-key feel like these guys are
Keep me
like
posted.
I feel like her and Joe are gonna date. But I'm gonna leave it here for just a second. I'll be right back. But I'll leave you guys with this, you know, theme song. And I think that that's the right button. And I will be back momentarily.